Ring mandrels are great for larger holes, but they can be tricky to cover with bead release and get a good surface for you to work with. I'm going to show you how to use an electric mandrel spinner, and by turning this while you apply your mandrel release, you can get a beautiful smooth surface and a great transition over the end. Wonderful for making rings and having a good inside surface, as well as for jars. You can have a beautiful inside that's easy to clean. Okay, the things you're going to need for it is obviously the ring mandrel, electric mandrel spinner, your bead release, a blade, and a little water. I want to have this turning, so I'm going to put it in my electric mandrel spinner. So I remove the sleeves necessary to fit the 5/32 mandrel in. I'm going to tuck it in real far, farther than I would have when I'm working with it hot, because what I want is for this to be turning right here where I can work on it and really have precision. So what I'll do is I'll take and just dip. I'm going to do a full dip. I'm going to come out and, some of you might think, oh, that's good enough for me, but not for me. What I'm going to do is I want to make a jar with this. So I need to have this super smooth. I'm going to take this blade, and while it's rotating, I'm going to hold this blade right up against the edge, and I'll be removing the excess. The water will help make it smooth. Now that is smooth enough for while it's this wet. I'm going to come back after it's had a chance to dry and do a little bit more, but I'm going to be able to get it absolutely perfect once I do that. So I'm going to let this air dry for just a little bit, and then I'm going to come back to it and show you how I do the exact same thing again with it a little bit more firm. Not all the way dry, just a little bit better. Okay, now I've got it, it's dried a little bit. I added a little bit of warmth from the flame and just kind of drove off a little bit of moisture really gently, hardly any at all. Just enough to speed this up a little bit. And now, that's how I make a nice, good surface for me to work with. I hope you found this demonstration helpful and that you might use my technique in your work.